As countries across Europe begin partial relaxations of current lockdown protocols, the EU is putting together an exit strategy with hopes of resuming cross-border travel. It is hoped that by producing a strong plan, member states can work together to implement safety protocols and ultimately resume air travel. However, this could mean yet more bad news for Britons hoping to jet off on holiday soon. With some nations, including Spain, hinting that Britons will not be allowed when they initially open the borders. If all member states adopt the same mentality, it could be lights out for UK holidaymakers. When discussing the relaxation of lockdown and the possible ignition of tourism, Balearic's Tourism Minister Lago Negurwela hinted that Britons will be some of the last to be welcomed back to the holiday hotspot. He said, "There are countries like the United Kingdom that have taken too long to adopt containment measures that also puts us in a different situation with respect to them." The EU's Transport Commissioner Adina Valean has suggested countries will all follow the same agreed-upon guidelines. "Probably by mid-May we can put forward the strategy we're working on," Commissioner Valean told the media last week. "It's better to have a harmonized approach than see each one taking its own measures," she said. "I know for a fact, this health crisis is here to stay for a long time until we can find a good treatment or vaccine. I think the measures proven to be efficient, like social distancing, are going to be respected one way or another. Guidelines will include social distancing measures, rules within airports and onboard aircraft such as intense cleaning regimes, and the use of protective equipment. Though these new guidelines have been outlined, officials say that the timing depends on the health situation of all member states. While the timing and specific modalities will differ between member states, it is essential that there is a common framework. Lack of coordination in lifting restrictive measures risks having negative effects for all member states and creating political friction," she continued. As of today, France, Italy, and Spain all announced that some stringent restrictions will be lifted this week. Meanwhile, in Spain beaches are reopening and children are being allowed to play outside for the first time in weeks. In France, President Macron is due to unveil a lockdown exit strategy to the nation on Tuesday. It is thought the strategy will focus on reopening schools, sending workers back to their jobs and resuming public transport. In Italy, citizens are being allowed to visit families. Meanwhile, parks, factories and building sites are set to reopen. Hairdressers, beauty salons, bars and restaurants are expected to reopen for dine-in service from June 1, and retail shops which remain closed will be opened on May 18 along with museums and libraries.